Yo, so I want to talk about these gold trades that I took, and I recorded a video last night. It was posted on YouTube. Price action. What gold was trading. Let me go to the 4 hour. I'm gonna do a top down analysis as well. So basically, gold was trading right. I want to say right here, up in this area right here. I can go to my YouTube just to be precise. So it broke. Let me see. So on the daily, it was trading right here. Let me go to the daily. Okay, cool. So we had about this much of price action right here, and I'm basically just walk you down what I was looking for. So on the daily on a higher time frame, I was just looking for the trend, and as you see, we kept getting lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs. But once we came into this area right here, we created a double bottom as well as three-legged extension from these lows. So it was equal lows, and then it made a three-leg extension, breakout, a pullback, and then the push. So it created three legs. So now I know for a fact, like in this area, I probably would have been skeptical about taking a buy because due to the fact that I would have waited for price to break these highs. So we did get the break and the retest right here. So I just marked that up, and that's the thing about I feel like with trading any pair, all you got to do is wait to price get to a key level that was touched multiple times and trade from that key level in the direction of the trend. So all I did was just drop to the 4 hours, and I wanted to make sure like the SMAs was in my favor, and which they was. We had, hey, y'all going wrong. My bad, I got I got my kids in. But the SMAs with the 50 was over the 20, so it was holding. So I dropped to 2 hour. I do like top down analysis, so I go to every time frame just to make sure everything is good. So um, I think my first trade yesterday, I want to say my first trade on gold was at 1772. So 1772. I got in gold around here. So yeah, basically this I was seeing all this build up right here, and then what I did was I got my rectangle and just highlighted these lows right here or these wicks right here, and that's what I base my stop loss off of. Like in this area when I was looking at it, I wasn't trading it, but I was like trading it in my mind in a sense. Like I was like, okay, cool. So if price break these lows and come down to here, I want to see price break this zone and then come back and retest it for to go for a sale. Because as you see, price was creating some type of lower highs. So all I did was I dropped to a lower time frame, like 1 hour, and where I took my trade that was 1772. This area right here, as you see, price broke out of that area and came back and retested that area. Yeah, right here, this area with these wicks right here. So that was important to me. I was just tallying up how much information I can get to stick to my bias, which was looking for buys. So I seen that price held this level, and like even if you drop to lower time frames, you'll get more candles. So as you see, price broke it and it retested it. We got an SMA cross right here as well. As you see, you probably can't see it because of the colors, but as you see, we get the SMA cross right here. So that was important too. So now I'm just going down my list of confluence. So we got that cross. What else? Oh shit. All right. So we got that cross, and then at that point, price broke through, and my first targets was immediate, like was hit immediately, and then it came back and pulled back, and which I was expecting this pullback. That's why I set my stop loss so tight. And then I was looking to target these zones, which I explained on YouTube already. Now as you see price all the way up here, and this is a position that I am right now. So now I can move my stop loss off. I can move my stop loss to around right here, and I'm looking to target this zone, but more than likely I get out at this red line and call it a day since it's already about to be 12 o'clock. I don't want to be in the market all day. So yeah, long story short, I took my positions off a lower time frame basically. That's all. Like even with here, I explained this right here. We didn't even see this price action. Our last position was down here before I went to sleep last night. I called it a night. Price spike right up into that area, came back, pulled back, and created that W that I was looking for. It wasn't tight like I explained it, but as you see, price did create the one leg. It pulled back, created the second leg, double bottom, and it pushed right up, and it's still pushing. I'm currently up on the positions that I am. Like I say, um, I'm gonna just call it since it's. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm cool with just taking my profits. Like I just took my profits now, even though my initial targets is all the way up here. But that's cool. I'd rather take some profits than take none. So we got about a 1-on-1. We just got about a 1-on-1 on this trade, which is decent. That's cool for me. So basically, to zoom out and tell you what I'm looking for on gold, this is a 4-hour level of resistance. Price already spiked into that on the higher time frame. So in order for me to want to take gold higher, I have to see on the higher time frame, such as like a 1 hour. I have to see price, which price is kind of like holding good, but at the same time, as you see price spiked out of this zone right here, made some type of support, came back up to retest this zone, and then broke under. Because I'm looking at what it done in the past. It spiked above it, created support, came back up to retest that resistance, and then slowly but surely, it came back down to retest the support, created a higher low, and then broke through. So I'm taking everything in consideration with trade and gold. I'm just not going just because I see price going to the upside. I'm not just going to continue to hold it. You know what I'm saying? Because price can reverse at any moment. So I was cool with just taking that 1-on-1. So like I said, I had to see gold do something like break through this zone. It had to break through this zone, come back and retest that zone. Even if it comes down a little bit more, I had to see some type of like something like that, like some type of higher highs and higher lows being created while it's pulling back out of that zone. If you so I look for price to break it, come back down. You never know how far this gonna come down, and then look for some type of buying signals to get in, and then take it to this zone right here. And that's pretty much the only trade the only pair I'll be trading for the week. I uh I dumbed it down to one pair at a time. And, like I was just looking at US 30, and it's crazy because I put a buy in. I just set a buy. I ain't take this trade because if I would have took this trade, man, that would have been lovely. But I didn't take this trade due to the account that I'm trading is it's a smaller account. And, with US 30, you gotta have a decent account to trade. I think it's like 500 something. The account that I'm trading now is just like $100 account that I'm trying to grow to a certain number, and that's it. But basically what I seen on here was on the 4 hour, price broke through here and created support all within this level. At the same time, holding this resistance right here. So I kind of knew every time price come to this resistance, look for a sell. Every time price come to this resistance, look for this support, look for a buy. And just because price coming to this resistance right now, and it can have a lot of the overall trend is an uptrend. So I missed my buy. My first buy would have been down here. It make no sense to try to buy with why it's making this impulse. Why it's making this impulse move to the upside. It makes no sense because then you would get in and then price will do its little pullbacks and you'll be in drawdown. Then it'll spike up and it's just confusing. So I learned to just buy at these key levels and sell at these key levels. So now that it's coming up in within this key level, I want to see price break through that level, come back and retest it, create some type of price action move like a double bottom, head and shoulder, probably something like that. Excuse my drawing. Yeah, something like that. SMAs, make sure my SMAs holding, and then I look to take price high. What would I take price if I was to continue? If it was to continue to go in a trend, let's see. Let me get this off. We go to the monthly. As you see on the monthly, US 30 is trading at its highest it's ever traded before. So you know what I'm saying, it's really I want to see a pullback, and then I look to target these previous highs for the week. So that's that.